Good afternoon, everyone. It's just before 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm at Brookvale Park, a park that's well close to where I live, and I'm just like chilling here while waiting for my laundry to dry at the laundrette. Yeah, dropped it off there. So where have I been? I've not been posting much content, not only to YouTube but also had to cancel a few streams and been slow at posting to Instagram and other places. I've just had a lot going on. Ooh, emergency vehicle, can see it on the other side of the park. Just had a lot going on. The last couple of weeks it's been dealt with now, thankfully, but I had to deal with scammers pretending to be Vodafone, and yeah, I can't believe I fell for it, because I'm not usually one to fall for scams. That was one thing. I'm not going to say anything else because it is quite sad stuff and I do need to move on from it. The weather's nice today. We don't often get this lucky in Britain. As you would have seen in a lot of my previous vlogs, there was loads of rain or a dull sky. But yeah, nice to get out, get some fresh air. And nice to be off work today as well, as it's bank holiday in the UK. Just been getting chores done before I catch the train to Hereford, as I'm off to visit family for the weekend, which I look forward to. I mean, as much as I hate Hereford, I always look forward to seeing my family. I think, seeing as the weather's looking up, I might do some more park vlogs. I've never done one at Brookvale Park. This is the first. Ironic really, as it's close to me. But there's another place I hope to visit again that's on the other side of Birmingham, the Edgbaston Reservoir. That's a nice place to visit, especially in this weather. It was just like this at a park me and Jamie were at in Edinburgh. If you saw the Edinburgh vlogs, you might remember what I'm referring to. But nice buildings on one side. Not sure if you can see them, but ugly buildings on the other side. We do have some nice parks in Birmingham. Haters can hate this city. I don't care, I like it. And even if you're more a countryside person, I definitely recommend the parks there. I'd definitely say check out Sutton Park and also Cannon Hill Park in Edgbaston. I think those are my two favourites, but I will be vlogging more. Got 15 minutes left till I collect my laundry, so literally just walking around the circle. It's a nice view front now. Nice to see the ducks as well. Ducks have always been my favourite animal. I think this is one of my favourite spots of the park. It's got this funny statue, and then it's got the tree, nice shaded area with some ducks nearby. Go a bit closer in. It's quite a nice view from here as well. Got the reflection in the water. I think this is the Tarzan spot. Oh, are they having a fight? Are they having a fight? I can't tell if they're fighting or like if they're competing with each other. But anyways, they seem to be enjoying themselves. So yeah, as I was walking past, I did notice some people feeding the ducks bread. It saddens me that people still do that when scientists prove bread to be bad for them. Like literally, feeding ducks bread is just like feeding humans junk food, or worse in some cases. So yeah, it saddens me when they do feed them bread, and well, pedestrians in general I mean. But hey, it's not my place to tell them not to do it, so what can I do? Back home now, just going to do a few more house chores before I leave. Just want to give a piece of advice to you fellow gamers or people who missed out on events they really wanted to go to. So yep, this weekend is the Insomnia event, and as like last year, I'm missing out on it as I couldn't afford to go. Having to budget, as still trying to break a shopping addiction. But yeah, the piece of advice I wanted to give to you guys was as an adult, the good thing is time flies. So if you did miss out on an event you really wanted to go to, like for me it's the Insomnia event, there's been lots of others, but yeah, if you've missed out on an event you want to go to, the good thing about being an adult is time flies, so it will be there again before you know it. And you can just aim to go then and look forward to it when it happens. So now going down to the platform, bought some snacks for the journey. I guess we'll see now if it's class, and I mean, I'm hoping it's going to be the... Oh, no, it's not the new one. I was hoping it would be the new one, but no, it's class 170. Oh, pray for me, it runs alright, as class 170 is the most unreliable train that departs Birmingham New Street Station. But yeah, I was hoping it would be my favourite WMR train there, class 323 in the regional rail branding. I'm gutted that one's going to be leaving Birmingham as it's getting replaced. Isn't it a beauty now? So yeah, I'm gonna. Gosh, there's even still the London Midland Sea branding on board. Probably because they're getting rid of it. But yeah, I'm going to show you viewers what class 170 looks like from the front. I do hate bashing class 170 because I do love the design of it. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame really that it's such an unreliable train. Right, anyways, let's go on board now. So yeah, we're on board class 170. The driver's left his cabin open, so you can just see a bit in there. But yeah, this was the London Midland seat in branding, what it used to look like. It was all green. The seat's quite comfy actually, but I do quite like the seating layout. But yeah, just a pity it's not the most reliable train, so pray for me we get there on time. Yeah, I was hoping, as I was going to say, but I was interrupted by one of my favourite trains, and I was going to say I was hoping it would be class 196, as that was meant to be put on the Hereford service this month, but it doesn't seem to have gone on it just yet. I know it's on the Shrewsbury service now, so as much as it costs more to travel that way, I'm kind of tempted to travel back and change in at Shrewsbury so I can travel on class 196. We'll see how I feel. At the moment it seems to be mostly class 172 on this service. Oh, there's another train over there which they're getting rid of, class 350. We'll miss those as well. But yeah, it's usually class 172 on this service for the time being, so it's weird being on a class 170 again, and also in the London Midland branding still. But yeah, I guess it brings back memories now, as I've not been on this one in a long time. We're just about to depart. Just spotted one of my favourite trains over there, the Voyager. It's kind of a funny train, the Voyager. Like it tilts like the Pendolino, but it's more narrow on board. It does have some nice seating though. More narrow seating, but comfy seating. So now we're just leaving Worcester Shrub Hill Station. Spotted a Great Western train there. Not been on a Great Western train in Ceylon actually. I mean, it's hard to travel on them now as Great Western doesn't serve Birmingham, but I did used to travel on them regularly when I was living in London and Herefordshire. Never been on that particular class either. Must go on it sometime. Just arrived at Hereford now, which is commonly served by the unreliable class 175. Good morning, welcome to part 2 of the vlog. So I was going to say I'm changing at Leominster, no I'm not. Going from Leominster to change at Shrewsbury. Decided to go back an alternative route as I do really want to experience travel on the class 196, which is being used Shrewsbury to Birmingham, so fingers crossed it's going to be used on the journey I get. We'll have a long way to Shrewsbury, but I've got things I need to do, things I need to purchase, so probably do a small bit of shopping before we change for the second train at Shrewsbury. So yeah, we're right now at Leominster Station. I think I might have recorded Leominster Station. It's not as nice as Ludlow Station, but it's alright. This specific journey I'm getting, when I bought my ticket online, it said that there was a first class option. So like usually on the route through Leominster it's class 175, which doesn't have first class. So it's a bit funny seeing first class on a journey from Leominster. I know the class 197 has been tested on some journeys on this route, so I'm not sure if it's the class 197 is going to be on this journey, and there's first class in there, but I'd be highly surprised actually if class 197 did have first class, because it kind of looked, it's a similar design to class 196, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't have first class. Well, we'll see when we change. Okay, so it turns out it's just an unreliable class 175. So must have been a mistake on the website, I don't know, because I've never known class 175 to have first class, unless they've just installed it, though I highly doubt it. So yeah, I've just seen the whole of the train and there's no first class, so yeah, must have just been a mistake on the website. Anyway, let's get on board the unreliable class 175 to Shrewsbury. So we've now arrived at Shrewsbury. I've got a 50-minute gap between my connections, so we're going to go out and do a bit of shopping, I think. But before we exit the station to do some shopping, there's the unreliable class 175 I just got off. And luckily it was behaving itself today now, got me here on time, didn't break down. But yeah, before I go out shopping, just wanted to get class 153 in the vlog. Do love class 153. So yeah, it's a one coach train, but it's usually two 153s merged together, or sometimes merged to another jet train that's a two coach one. But yeah, I love the design of the 153 and also the seating plan on it. So yeah, the 153s used to belong to West Midlands trains. Well, back when it was London Midlands, then they would usually merge two together, but then eventually they weren't allowed to do that. It had to be one merged to a turbo star, well, class 170 I mean. But yeah, nice seeing it again. Don't know if I'll ever get to travel on the 153s again, we'll see. I do quite like Shrewsbury actually. It's funny, unlike Hereford that's a city, Shrewsbury's just a town. The easiest way of telling it is because it doesn't have a cathedral. But Shrewsbury's quite a nice town actually. One thing I like about it in particular is that it does look a lot like Richmond, which is where I grew up and as a child. Yeah, it looks a lot like Richmond. Not as nice as Richmond, of course, but still nice. Browse in the mall and spotted this. Those of you that have gone to my streams will know that I'm a big Sonic fan. So it's the DVD mega store. I think that's Tom's favourite shop, seeing as Tom does like to buy his DVDs. You see Primark in the background. I think I'm going to pop in there for a bit as need to get some new trunks off to the spa tomorrow. So now on my way back to the station after buying some trunks at Primark, also a Mario t-shirt I saw for just £7. Lots of good deals at Primark, and yep, it's raining now because this is what we get for living in Britain. Anyways, pray for me that it's class 196 on the journey I'm getting home, as I've been wanting to travel on that one. Right, okay, it should be on the platform already. Is it class 196 we're getting on? We shall see now. Can only see the outside of it. Oh my god, it is. Yep, we're getting on the new class 196. Let's walk inside and do a quick review of it. But yeah, it looks a pretty cool design. Like, quite a few rail spotters that I spoke to online in the rail community have said some bad things about it, like it's not what they expected, but I think it's a pretty cool design, don't you guys think? So yeah, this is the new class 196, so let's see what it's like on board now. It's got to be more reliable than class 170, that's for sure. Seems to have quite a good seating plan. The seats do look more comfy than the seats in class 170 as well, not gonna lie. Okay, so we've got one toilet now. I remember hearing a rumour that it was one toilet per 3 coaches. It looks like we've got 4 coaches on this one though. So let's see if there's any more further down. Okay, we're coming across more empty seats now. Piece of advice I give to people getting the train: get on right at the front if it's a service with no reservations. Less people tend to go for the front at most stations. Okay, so there's no toilet here as well, so maybe that rumour is right then, that it's just one toilet per 3 coaches. I don't know. Oh, we've come to the bike space now. And now we've come to the front of the train. Yes, it started raining more heavily now, so we won't stay out too long. So yep, right at the front of the Class 196. So now let's go on board, see what it's actually like from our own eyes on board, rather than just looking through the glass. On we go. Oh, it's got different doors as well, and more of a better step than Class 170 has. So yeah, it's got the onboard screen as well, telling you where your destination is. Yeah, it looks quite a nice onboard train, doesn't it? Like, the seats definitely look a lot better than the ones in Class 170. I do look forward to experiencing my first journey on this train. I'd say the only bad side to Class 196 over Class 170 is, yep, there's only one toilet in the whole of this 4-coach train. I mean, I've got mixed feelings about that. Like, I think maybe if it was a longer journey, like say Birmingham to London, then that's bad, as more people might need to use the toilet. But Birmingham to Shrewsbury is just over an hour, so could be worse. And yep, unlike Class 170, this train has power sockets at the tables. Well, not just at the tables, at every seat as well. Show you some here. So, I mean, it's only really a step down from the fact it's got less toilets. Well, only one toilet on the whole train, but like I said, it's only a short journey train, so it doesn't really bother me, and I hope it doesn't bother fellow customers. But yeah, anyways, I look forward to experiencing my first journey on Class 196. Now we're passing didn't manage to get it in, you can just see the back of it there. Another Class 196 there. Yep, just said it wasn't calling at certain stations. Doesn't affect me, no, as I'm going to Birmingham New Street. But yeah, I love the design of Class 196. Oh, that's Class 197 in the background there. The train I was hoping to travel on from Leinster, as they were testing it on that route. But hopefully I'll get to travel on 197 another time. I think like it's a similar design to Class 196. It's probably got a similar seating plan as well, but I'm curious to see it with my own eyes, so hopefully we'll travel on that train sooner rather than later. But yeah, already loving this train so far. Loving the seating plan. Definitely better seats than Class 170, and it's got to be a more reliable train than Class 170. It's like I misheard it earlier, or I was too busy vlogging, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, this service isn't called at Birmingham New Street, so going to be changing at Wolverhampton. Just looked at the problem, so yep, there's been a signalling problem at Smethwick Galton Bridge. Now we've got up at Wolverhampton Station. A lot of different operators serve Wolverhampton actually, despite the fact it's only got 5 platforms. But yeah, it's quite a nice station, nice and open here. You can see there, Transport for Wales Class 158. A lot of their trains aren't that reliable, sadly. I'd say that's probably my favourite of all the Transport for Wales trains. But yeah, so we're going to be now changing for the Walsall train, which is due in 15 minutes, so we're just going to chill here for a bit now. But yeah, I'd say after experiencing my first journey on Class 196, I actually like it, you know. Like, I don't know if the rail spotters were bashing it because they're too used to Class 170 and they don't like change. I don't know if they were bashing it because of the fact it's got a louder engine, or the fact it's only got one toilet in the whole of the train. But I happen to like Class 196 personally, and I do look forward to travelling on it again. Yeah, so Wolverhampton Station is kind of funny with the platforms, like they're not in order. So right now we're stood on platform 1. Over there is platform 2. The platform that train is on is platform 3. next to it is platform 4, and then platform 5 is down here, and to get to platform 6 you have to go down the other side of platform 1. It's a very weird station, but yep, anyways, we're going to platform 5 as that's the train the Walsall train is depart. I meant the platform the Walsall train is departing from. What's with me? Just been told now that the train is delayed as it's held at a red signal at Dudleyport. Signalling problems today. Guess it happens though, and as I've said in previous train vlogs, I don't let small things like this bother me, just have to wait. Okay, so now it looks like every train from Wolverhampton is being held at red signal because there's been some damage to overhead wires past Wolverhampton station. Gosh, even the Shrewsbury train is held at a red signal as well. So yeah, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go sit down for a bit. Of course we could get the bus, but the bus takes forever, so probably be even longer, and I'm just waiting for the trains to be ready. But yeah, I think we're going to go sit down for a bit as it looks like all the trains are going to be held at a red signal until further notice now. Gosh, I've done all this just to travel on class 196 when if I went from Hereford I could have been home by now. Oh well, these things happen sometimes, and of course I wasn't expecting this to happen. There is another one to Birmingham New Street expecting 15 minutes. I don't know if that one's going to end up being held at a red signal as well. I guess we'll see. So heading over to platform 4 now, so that's the one that one is departing from. At last the trains are leaving the platform, so looks like the signalling problem might have been sorted now though. There's a few cancelled trains after that one. They've got 11 minutes now till my train arrives. Here it comes, class 350. Do love this one. I think it's a shame they're getting rid of this one as well. Let's get on it. Yep, as you can see, London Midland seats still, like the class 170. I think because they're getting rid of this one anyway, they just didn't feel the need to replace it. Although they did do that with class 323, which they're also replacing. So after a long delay and unexpected change due to signalling problems and damage to overhead wires, we're finally back at Birmingham New Street Station. Got one more change to do, but I think I'm going to do a small bit of shopping and grab something to eat before I head home. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the vlog here now as it's gone on for quite a while, and of course I don't like my vlogs to be too long, but yeah, if you like the video please be sure to like and maybe subscribe. Links down below to socials, and yeah, goodbye.